Tonight on CTV News at 5, local reaction following a mass shooting at Australia's Bondi beach over the weekend that targeted members of the Jewish community ahead of Hanukkah. Plus, flooding concerns at a Kitchener apartment complex. Residents are sounding the alarm after an unexpected early morning water issue. And with a cold, snowy start to December, how local outdoor rinks are gearing up for skaters around the region. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. First at 5, a day after 15 people were killed and 38 wounded in a shooting during a Hanukkah celebration at Bondi Beach in Australia, the country's prime minister is calling it an act of anti-Semitism and terrorism. Here at home, the local Jewish community is feeling the impact. Let's bring in CTV's Colton Weens for more on this. Colton, you spoke with the local rabbi today. What did he have to say about the situation?
Well, Ashley, Rabbi Moshe Goldman tells me while there's only about 2,000 Jewish people in the region of Waterloo, every one of them is connected to the Jewish community and know if it could happen there, it could happen here. Last night, Waterloo held its menorah lighting to mark the beginning of Hanukkah, Rabbi Goldman saying there was a lot of tension and grief in the air, but continuing on with Hanukkah is really the only response the local Jewish community can possibly have, as the alternative is letting ideologies and movements that would like to see Jews disappear be victorious. Adding Hanukkah itself speaks to this as a victory of the Jews revolting against an oppressor and the celebration of overcoming odds.
It was a beautiful night. It was definitely a bittersweet moment. Mixed feelings, a lot of tension in the air, a lot of grief in the air. But at the same time, it's Hanukkah. And the only response we can possibly have, the only real option on the table, is to go forward with all our plans, to continue celebrating, continue reminding the world of what this holiday means and the history that it carries, and keep going.
Now, a menorah lighting in Cambridge was held this afternoon at 6. I'll have more from Rabbi Goldman and today's menorah lighting. Ashley.
CTV's Colton Weens reporting live for us tonight. Thank you, Colton. A community continues to mourn after a 3-year-old girl was killed in a crash in Cambridge last week. Police say a child and her mother were struck while walking near the Westgate Center Plaza Thursday afternoon. The child later died in hospital. The 31-year-old mother was hospitalized with serious injuries and has since been released. The parents are now calling for stronger road safety laws.
We're speaking today not out of rage, but out of love for our child and concern for public safety.
CTV's Hannah Schmidt will hear more from the family and share details on the ongoing investigation at 6. Okay, it's time for our first check on weather, and it was another cold start to the work week.
It almost feels like we're getting used to it because those overnight lows have been bitter over the past, week and a half or so?
Record-breaking last week, and it certainly feels like it could almost be that way this week, but it sounds like some warmer weather is on the way.
Warmer weather. We're going to rise above the freezing mark eventually at one point this week. So we'll talk about that in the main forecast a little bit later. But for now, current conditions, -8 in Waterloo Region. It's -5 through the GTA, -6 in Barrie and Peterborough, -9 in Mount Forest. And with the wind chill, feeling closer to -17. If you spent some time outside today, you noticed probably it was quite gusty, seeing wind speeds upwards of 30 to 50 kilometers an hour at different points throughout the day. So definitely feeling much cooler with that wind chill, and also you probably noticed some blowing snow if you spent some time outside. I hate when it hits your face. It feels so
That's the worst part, is when your face is burning almost from that wind.
One of those hats that go over your head and block your face. Anyway, that's it. You got to bundle up if you're heading out there. Let's take a live look outside from our tower camera tonight, looking towards uptown Waterloo. And yeah, it's a cold one. We've got a little bit of snowfall on the ground as well, and we're going to see temperatures rise later this week. We'll find out when in the full forecast later on.
Can't wait, Leanne. Thank you. All right, as we head into our first break, here's what you need to know. Join Greenlight Arts and Friends for a joyful cabaret-style evening of music, laughter, and storytelling. Tickets are $25 per person. It's happening tonight at 7 at the Conrad Center for the Performing Arts. Stay with us.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
Hundreds of tow truck drivers came together for a memorial procession in honor of a fellow operator. The man was killed on the 401 earlier this month. As CTV's Colton Weens reports, many came to support.
Right here by
Around 250 to 300 tow truck operators gathered in Kitchener Saturday morning for a memorial procession in honor of a 42-year-old tow truck operator from Kitchener that was killed on Highway 401.
We're going to travel down the route that operator took today. We're going to head from Kitchener all the way down to Woodstock. Some are going to follow on to London, just as a rite of respect for this driver and to promote the awareness of slow down and move over for the motoring public.
The driver was killed when he was hit by a passing vehicle just after 7 in the morning near Oxford Road 3 on December 3rd.
We're here to show support for the family, friends of a fallen comrade. As you can see by the turnout, the towing industry is tight-knit when it comes to these kind of tragedies.
Operators from as far as Ottawa and Sarnia participated in the procession, starting at Gateway Park Drive in Kitchener and heading straight to the 401.
In the past, we've had one for the owner of Active Towing. We had one for a driver of Becker Brothers, but neither one of them was lost in the line of duty. And this is probably the biggest one we've had.
And while the tow truck operators are driving on the highway, they are driving at highway speed, saying they're not trying to slow traffic down, but just trying to raise awareness.
The MTO, OPP, everybody's involved in this. MTO has been gracious and they've put on some slow down and move over on their signs on the highway. So we really need to get the motoring public to understand that we're out there. We just need that space to work.
By law, drivers in Ontario must slow down and move over a lane if it is safe to do so when they're approaching an emergency vehicle or tow truck with its lights flashing. Vanden Heuvel says many drivers still don't do that on the highway.
There's not a single operator that wouldn't tell you they've had a close call out on these highways.
Ontario Provincial Police did not provide a traffic escort, but were closely monitoring the procession. A vehicle of interest in relation to the fatal crash on December 3rd has been located, but police have not released any updates. Vanden Heuvel says the name of the 42-year-old man that was killed has been circulating online, but his family has asked that his name not be shared for now. Saturday's procession done as a rite of respect and with hopes of reminding everyone on the road to give each other space and to be safe. Colton Weens, CTV News, Kitchener.
All right, it's Monday and the last Music Monday of 2025. Angie, 10 days till Christmas. Are you ready?
I am. I have to get a gift card and that's it. And then that is it. And if it's not enough, it's too bad.
Well,
That's
maybe a good gift for next year might be what you're about to tell us first about Lenny Kravitz.
Okay.
Really cool.
You love Lenny Kravitz a little?
Love Lenny Kravitz.
Well, then maybe you'll turn into a gamer because Lenny Kravitz is going to be a Bond villain in the new video game 007 First Light.
That's
He's
really
going
cool.
to be a character called Bama, and he said he is looking super excited, and it's going to be fun for him, I guess.
What a change of pace. I know he's done a little acting before, but to go into the movie gaming realm is kind of an interesting switchover.
Well, it's to hook the old ladies like me. It's like, oh, you know what? Ooh, Lenny Kravitz, he's delicious.
I mean,
maybe I'll be a gamer now.
Fair enough. He's definitely an easy draw to the purchase.
Absolutely.
All right, now something really cool is coming to Stratford in April next year.
It is, and I want everyone to know about it now so you can get your tickets. You know, Stratford is such a creative town.
Yes.
You know, there's so many great musicians that come out of Stratford, you know, and of course the festival is there. But coming April the 10th to the 12th, it is called the Nashville Takeover, and it is a special get-together, round table for songwriters and singers from Nashville and Canada to sit down and talk about how they put their songs together. What is a hit song all about? What does it take? So it's basically like a weekend-long kind of workshop for anybody who is into writing songs and maybe trying it out. There's no large stages. They're just close-up moments, and it's super, super like intimate, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. What a brainstorm session to have with some incredible artists, I'm sure, and behind-the-scenes News talent that will also be on hand. Very cool.
So get a hold of Stratford BIA if you want tickets for that.
And some really cool shows coming up locally as well.
You betcha. All right, so we've got the Phil Collins story. So it is the Phil Collins story, not Phil Collins will not be here, but it will be a story about him. That's February the 5th at Center in the Square. And then the Lee Bryce is hitting the odd on the 25th. And we were chatting about that last weekend, and there's a lot of people pretty excited about that big country show coming to KW. Andy Parker Band on Friday, the Killer Whale Tank.
Okay.
They're a Tragically Hip cover band.
Okay, that's
They're going to be at the Edelweiss. Even though they are a cover band, there is no cover charge at the Edelweiss for the whole weekend.
Nice.
And New Year's Eve, Ashley, you have any plans?
Drum roll, please.
Okay, Romeo Sex Fighter will be playing Club Element, and you can get your tickets for Romeo Sex Fighter at, I think it's Club Element, elementsnightclub.ca.
There you go. If you're looking for something to do for the New Year's, you're sorted. Angie, happy holidays.
You too.
And we'll see you in 2026.
You betcha.
Here's what you need to know. Snowy Snuggle Paint Night is taking place at the Symposium Cafe on Wednesday night. The fun starts at 6:30. Tickets can be found online.
Holiday set decoration provided by Royal City Nursery.
Okay, I just had a look at our studio windows, Leanne, and it looked like the snow that was falling earlier has at least subsided for the most part, but it feels very cold still. When are we going to get that warm up?
Yeah, I think we're all ready for it, Ash. It has been a chilly couple of weeks here locally, and yeah, we did see that snowfall through the majority of the day today, but you're right. It looks like things have calmed down out there. We're seeing just cloudy conditions right now as we take a live look from downtown Kitchener this hour. We're already into darkness. Hey, 5:17 p.m., -8 here locally. And it is feeling much cooler with that wind chill. Another frigid start to the week here in Waterloo Region and right across southern Ontario on this Monday evening. Currently at -8 in KW through London and into Windsor and Sarnia as well. It's -5 in Goderich, -10 in Mount Forest. A little bit cooler as we head north of the region. But yeah, feeling closer to -17 when we factor in that wind chill. We've been noticing that throughout the entire day today. It really hasn't let up. You likely noticed some blowing snow as well if you spent time outside through the mid-morning and into the afternoon too. Things warmed up to -7. That was the daytime high today. Again, below seasonal. It's a pattern we've been seeing throughout the past couple of weeks. And our low, -19, came around the 1 a.m. mark overnight last night, and it's much cooler than our seasonal -8 average for our overnight low. Our daytime high is actually closer to what we're used to seeing this time of year for an overnight low. Now, we're going to see wind speeds really pick up over the next 24 to 48 hours, looking at gusts upwards of 70 to 80 kilometers an hour overnight Wednesday into Thursday. So keep that in mind if you have to do any travel out there on the roads. Also, if you're just spending any time outdoors, if you have to work outdoors, important to keep in mind overnight Wednesday into Thursday for that blowing snow and reduced visibility. Now, with the wind, we also do have a gale wind warning in effect along the southern Lake Huron this hour. Wind speeds gusting upwards of about 70 kilometers an hour, and the waves were said to be building up to 2 to 3 meters through the afternoon hours too. Okay, locally overnight tonight, -15 will be the overnight low, feeling closer into the -20s when we factor in the wind chill with gusts upwards of about 40 kilometers an hour out of the southwest. Mostly cloudy conditions. Into tomorrow, the cloud cover continues. Chance to see a few scattered flurries, nothing too impactful. -6 will be the daytime high. Feeling closer to -16 in the morning and -10 through the afternoon. Winds gusting from 30 to 50 kilometers an hour out of the southwest. Now, as we look at the futurecast, you can see that lake effect snow continuing to build through the overnight hours, affecting areas north of Waterloo Region. The pink that you see is freezing rain or possible mixed precipitation as we get into Wednesday with a daytime high of -2. By Thursday, that's where we see that warm up. 4 degrees will be the daytime high. I don't think we've seen temperatures rise above the freezing mark in a couple of weeks' time. -6 will be the overnight low, though, so things are going to cool down again. And keep that in mind. That could make for slick road conditions. week of Toy Mountain here in studio with our finale coming up on Wednesday night. We have a couple of generous donations coming through tonight, and we're starting with CBI Health and Amanda Armstrong. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so tell me about your campaign for Toy Mountain with your team.
Yes, of course. Initially, it just became a quick idea between the team of 10, and we decided to kind of pull together some crafts, some beads, some crocheting, all kinds of fun things to incorporate for the kids to enjoy. Might keep them busy and out of trouble during Christmas breaks with the parents as well. So,
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the idea of doing the crafts as well, because we don't always see, you know, activities kids can get involved in. Why did you guys decide to go that route?
Well, we're in the business of healthcare. We focus on mental health and physical health, so we thought this would probably be an appropriate gift based on what we do every day.
Amazing. This is your first time partaking in Toy Mountain. Why did you guys decide to get involved?
Well, we did hear about that there was a bit of down amount of numbers in the donations, so we actually kind of thought this would be the appropriate option to do. And we have a couple connections that brought us to this direction, so we thought that would be good to follow through.
It's great because the Salvation Army has been telling us about how donations have been down this year. They're needing everything they can get. Every little bit counts. Of course, there is still time to donate as well through the rest of the week too. Amanda, thank you so much for you and your team for coming in and participating and giving back to Toy Mountain.
Yes, thank you for having us.
All right, Ashley, back to you.
An incredible donation indeed. Thank you, Leanne and Amanda. All right, as we head into our next break, here's what you need to know. Paint, laugh, and enjoy good times with friends. Create in Cambridge tomorrow night from 6:30 to 9 p.m. at the Merry Grinchmas Paint Night. Perfect for a date night or a girls' night out. Stay with us.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. CTVKitchener.ca, your home for news.
In tonight's Digital Dive, 4 people were injured over the weekend after a collision involving a buggy. Police say the crash happened near Millbank yesterday. All 4 people had serious injuries, with one of them being transported by Air Orange to a trauma center. The driver of the vehicle was not hurt. For more on this story, our online team has you covered. Just scan the QR code on the corner of your screen or go to ctvnewskitchener.ca. Okay, taking a look at the final 5 stories we're following today. Residents of Kitchener apartment building woke up to an unfortunate sight of flooding this morning. It happened at the Homestead apartment building on Kingsway Drive. A tenant we spoke with says the flooding started on the 10th floor and could be seen on the 1st floor. Residents say they are frustrated over the lack of urgency at building management.
It was frustrating this morning, not getting any sort of information or any help, like from the landlord or even the office. They say call if it's an emergency. It was an emergency, and they didn't do anything until the actual office here in the building opened. So.
Building management says they are aware of the leak, have addressed the issue, and are working with impacted residents. CTV's Jeff Pickle has more on this at 6. A Cambridge City Councillor wants the region of Waterloo to reimburse Cambridge taxpayers since Ion Light Rail Transit does not yet serve the community. The councillor will be presenting a motion at tonight's meeting, asking for council's support in lobbying the region for a breakdown of what Cambridge taxpayers have paid, to get back what they paid, and to stop future payments. The region launched the LRT in Kitchener and Waterloo in the summer of 2019 with a promise that eventually Cambridge would be included.
We paid $60 million to their building of their Ion, but they will not be paying a penny to build Ion because they said our Ion because they're getting the money from the provincial government. So that part isn't fair at all. And also apparently they've gotten all this benefits from all this economic development, $5 billion.
The motion will be presented tonight, but won't be debated until February. The Ontario government today launching a new strategy aimed at positioning the province's Niagara region into a world-renowned tourism destination.
We want to double the number of visitors who come to Niagara every year, and we want to double the amount of time that they spend in Niagara.
As part of its multi-billion-dollar Destination Niagara strategy, the Ontario government is hoping to attract 25 million visitors annually by creating world-class tourist attractions, boosting local arts and culture, as well as improving the region's transportation network. An ice rink may be coming to a neighborhood near you. Community rinks are being prepared across Waterloo Region. In Kitchener alone, at least 20 will be open by early next year. The skating surfaces are owned by the municipality, but facilitated by volunteers. This year, the pads are being prepared ahead of schedule because of the recent weather.
In the past few years, our rinks haven't become active until January. So we've had a great cold spell here the last little while, which has helped our volunteers start to get things ready a little bit earlier than we typically would have the rinks going.
Coming up at 6, Karis Map will hear from a Kitchener volunteer who has worked to bring a local rink to life. Okay, finally for us tonight, we have a special thank you to the residents at Parkwood Community Homes who collected toys for our Toy Mountain campaign. This picture is from them dropping off their generous donation this morning at the CTV News studios in Kitchener. As we know, every single donation will be given to kids throughout the region. The Salvation Army is helping Santa with 5,000 kids this year. And of course, our big finale show will be this Wednesday. Donation locations are across the city. For a full list, visit ctvnewskitchener.ca. We can't thank the community enough. It's been an amazing campaign this year. We still have a couple of days, so if you can, get out, show your support, maybe drop off an unwrapped toy or two. All right, that's our time for watching. Thank you for watching tonight. We'll have more local news coverage at 6 with Tony Grace. First, here's CTV National News. Thank you.